All right, welcome back. So we're gonna do our forks. Let's start with this one, I think. Grab the rag. We've already got a little oil out of it on accident. Let's see if we can do this by hand. Looks like that's not gonna happen. So somebody on YouTube said this was a 30 millimeter. I have no idea what it is. We're gonna loosen this up. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Comes right out. And then, how do you take that off? Do you have to put a wrench in there and then twist that off? Because you have to take this whole thing apart, right? Yeah, I think you have to take. Do you have to take these apart? I think you do. No one's ever mentioned that. Let's just see how big this thing is. I guess let's dump out the oil first, since it's open, right? I can just, well, I kind of wanted to see how far down the oil went. It's kind of hard to see, huh? Okay. All right, 17 millimeter wrench. So we're gonna attach this. Okay. Get our Now do we loosen this? I don't know what to do here. This is under tension right here. Huh. I'll measure the other fork for how much fork oil it has. I have no idea for this one. I'm just going to pump this a couple of times. Okay, so there's the oil, but I still have this thing right here out. No, I've got pressure against it. It's probably not a good thing. Whoa. I think I got it. Is it spinning or no? Okay, so it does go down there. Is that going to fall? Does it matter? Okay, so that comes off. That's the cap. This, yeah, that's gonna fall. And then this can go right here. Interesting. Then you're gonna take out the spring. Okay, so the top or the bottom of the spring, well, I guess this is inverted, right? Inverted fork, doesn't matter. This is the direction it's gonna go on the bike. This top section doesn't have, oh, they're not bunched up at all. I thought the coils would be a little different. Okay, well, whatever. Cool. Okay. So we've got this. Okay. Still quite a bunch of oil in there. Okay, so that thing is so far down. Can you pull it? I feel like something needs to happen. Am I doing this wrong? I think I am. I'm gonna take this dust seal off. Do not want to nick that. Okay, so we're gonna just pull this dust seal down. There we go. Got the dust seal down. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is the fork seal. Look at that oil come through the fork seal. Or it's like stuck in between or something. Whatever. So, whatever that is, I guess I could just stick this in the oil. It's not like it's gonna get more oily than what it already is. Okay, so there's that little clip people were talking about that needs to come out. And that just clips right there. Okay. That wasn't too bad. There's that clip. Oh, whoops. I was actually doing suctioning it up. That's funny. Okay, so once you get the clip out, you can just knock the seal out, right? I think you can just go, yeah, like that. Just pops right out. Kind of got our work cut out for us. Just gonna put that down. And then this is what we need to work on right this second, right? We need to take I don't know how to take these off. Okay, but that's what they're That's what these are for right here. Make sure we're good. I think it goes this way, right? Okay. So this is just one giant experiment. So that clips this way, and then we have that kind of, so this has the thin lip goes on this side, on the fork side, and the thick lip goes on that side. And then do we have to take this piece off? Is that what we do? This piece comes off right here. These gloves are not going to do a whole lot now that they're all messed up. And then that slips out, and then this piece slips out. So just need to remember, so that, then my fork seal. Okay. So it goes like that. And then my dust piece. Okay. Cool. All right. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to go replace that. So these are the seals that I got. Fork seal kit for KDX250. So this is for the KLX250s 06 through 20. So anything from 06 to 20 has the same fork or a very similar fork. I should probably keep that base nice and clean. Should probably keep everything really clean, right? Go ahead and make sure we're nice and clean here. Then open up both the seals and those. So this is going to go on here. Got our saran wrap protective coating. Hopefully this is going to help. Okay. I can't get over this last hump. Okay, there we go. Now we have this piece. So as we know, this is going to be facing the oil. So you can see there's a double wall right there of, what do you call that? That double ridge right there, that's going to be oil side. And this side, the thinner side, is going to be not oil side. Be facing down. So it's going to be like this. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. That was easy. I mean, that wasn't too bad, right? Let me put this on. Does it matter which direction? I don't think so. Then we put this on. Right? We put this clip back on. That way they're locked into place. Boom. There we go. Oh, wait. There's a step that I'm missing, I think. Right? Yeah, I think there's a step that I'm missing. I think these need to go like here. And then I need to like ram those into this. Right? Because there's that clip. This goes here. Okay. Yeah, 100% there's a step I'm missing. So we're going to get the electrical tape. I'm going to shove it back in. I forgot there's that little clip thing that needs to go back in there. Ha ha ha. So what we're going to do is we're going to just, I guess, build this up like crazy. Somebody on YouTube just had this, I think they just did this over and over again. Let's see. Whack. Yeah. So this is definitely the poor man's way to do it. Or maybe it's not poor, I don't know. Well, this is pretty cheap. This stuff was super cheap, actually. Oops. Leaking oil. Not sure how there's more oil in there. Found more oil somehow. So we're just going to build this up till it's enough so that it hit the hit that seal and hopefully push it into place. So that's the plan. Yeah, I mean, is that good? I think it's probably fine. Let's try that. You just like play whack-a-mole. Whack, 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 whack. Now we're just going to slip this back in. Let's let that stay there. Clean this off real quick. It's a little rusty or something. I guess this doesn't need to be like super clean. I mean, it's nice for it to be clean, but it's not a requirement because it's not on the inside of the fork. So that other side's the inside of the fork. Okay, so this is the same way either way we go. Every time I do something like this, I always feel like I'm doing it wrong. I just feel like I'm doing it wrong. Alright, let's stick maybe one side in first. Then we'll do the other side. Here, you go in first. Yay, we heard a click. Now we're gonna try and stick the other side in without popping the seal out, hilariously. Heard that click. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So some guy was like, and then you can save this. But yeah, that's on YouTube. So this is a really cheap way to do the pounder thing. Thought it was a pretty good idea. Because I'm not, I don't have any of the tools. Like the specialized tools for it anyway. Okay. So it uses approximately that much tape. Not too much. And we'll clean this off. Oops. Wonder if we can just like slam it in there. Dink. Here we go. Got it. Oops. Cool. Okay. Okay, so now, now that we've got all the parts back together, these are the old seals. I think now that we have all the parts back on, we can probably put it back together this time. Okay. I don't know how to do this part. Cat hair. Oh my gosh. My cat. It's falling. That's no good. No. I don't want you to fall. Please don't fall. Are we supposed to do it sideways? Supposed to like push this sideways? No, that doesn't work because it's going to fall over. Okay. So we need to put this cap on like that. Then somehow, ugh, dude, how's that gonna work? Because this needs to go here, and it needs to be compressed. Okay, so now we need to attach this to this other piece. And it's gonna be a little bit tricky because I'm not sure how to do that. We need to get our 17 millimeter in there and shove it up against here and pull this down. That's not gonna work. Maybe we can do it like way down here. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Oh my gosh, why do I have cat hair? So I'm just gonna attach it there. I'm just gonna compress it and try and... It's gonna be tough to actually... So I wedged it in there. And then I'm just compressing it while I'm attaching it at the same time. Okay. So now that we're attached, I seriously have animal hair everywhere. So let's see, which way was it going? We're going this way, I think. Ah! It's falling off. Ow! That hurts. So I need to pull it down just a hair. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're just gonna give it a little tighten. There you go. Okay. The fork is back together. It's just missing oil, right? And it needs lots of it. So the question is, how much oil? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out later. It's anywhere from 445 to 500 milliliters. And I don't know. We're gonna measure that, I think, and then see what we come up with. I'm gonna put this over here though. So I'm actually gonna screw it on lightly, just because I don't want any contaminants in there. So, fork doesn't have any oil, which is fine. Second fork. Okay, same thing needs to happen, just different. There's my dog hair this time. Okay, we're gonna unscrew this so it looks good. Okay. Make sure this is clean. We're gonna unscrew this all the way. Okay. It's nice when this is a familiar sight. So I do want to see how much oil is in there. So this is how much we had in the fork, maybe a little bit more than that, and this is how much we need, 540 milliliters. So we're going to be adding that once we do this other fork. So that's going to be, so that's exactly what we need, which is perfect. When you change fork oil, do not do it my way, I guess is what I'm saying. Don't do it this way. This is the wrong way, but it's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I have my fork. It still has the fork oil in it. Could probably do this first. Not sure how to do this. This one's a little bit tougher than the other one. Okay, we're just gonna We're going to dump out the oil first. So I'm going to do this one exactly the same as the other one. I might need another battery for this thing because I keep running out of battery. This was at 70% and now it's at 11%. Oh my gosh. I was going to say that went super quick, but we've actually been doing this for 45 minutes, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like that. There we go. Just had to get a little bit of leverage. Okay. Whew. Okay. Don't fall off. Stay there. Okay, cool. Okay. Now we're going to take the fork seal off and do what we did last time. Okay. Did I leave that? I did. So I left that rag over there. I need to go get it. Okay. So for this rag, man, there's a lot of gunk and grime that needs to be cleaned off of this. We will do that before we put it back on the bike. But right now we're just taking off this seal right here. There we go. Got this little clip. Again, we're going to just pop this clip out. Taking care not to scratch anything. And we'll just set this clip aside. I'll put it on this side since we need that. And we're going to just go, oops, just go doink, 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 pop it out like we did last time, which was fantastic. Okay. Now we have all our seals and stuff. And we'll do the exact same thing we did last time. I'll just take this out apart. Okay. Take that out. So it goes in this order. Dink, dink, dink. Then you put this. Then you have this seal, which we'll just rip off. We don't care about the old ones. We don't need to be careful with them. Ooh, that one was loose. That was crazy. Okay, I'm glad we're doing this. Then we'll go get some more saran wrap, and we'll do it again. There we go. So we set it over there. First, we're going to put the dust seal on. This one's much tighter. Like much, much tighter. the other one. So I'm pushing one side, then the other to kind of get it over. Uh-oh. Looks like we ripped it. Gonna have to go get some more saran wrap for the actual piece. Okay, we got some more saran wrap for the actual seal. And then there's the double seal. That goes toward the oil. So this way, oil, yeah, double oil. So we're slipping it on again.
All right, we're back. We're gonna put everything back together. I decided to go back to the mounted version. So this is gonna be good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be putting some fork oil into this here thingamabobber. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna put some fork oil in over here and see how that turns out. Here we go, something like that. And we're doing a very unscientific way of doing it. We measured out the oil that they had, and we measured out the oil that we need, and we're gonna go ahead and do that. So, without further ado, let's go and grab one of the forks, which we closed up a little bit. This is the, which fork is this? This is the left fork. I'm going to loosen this back up. I'm glad that they stand up on their own. That's pretty cool. Just going to do a little clean-em-a-bob. Make sure it's nice and clean. And then we're going to have to dump the oil in there. I should have done I should have done a lot of things differently probably, but I didn't. So we're going to measure out this fork oil and just do it in the cup, just exactly like we measured out. Whoa, it's a completely different color. That's so crazy. This is green. Check this out. Stuff's green. All right, I need to keep measuring. So that should be about 540 milliliters. And I'm just gonna make a little thing. I just want to be able to dump it in here. So we're gonna just dump it back in, nice and slow. Very nice. I mean, it's looking good so far. I think it'll fill up and then we'll need to pump it, but I'm not certain on that. So we know how much we need total, so I'm just dumping some into this so it's easier to pour. This is a cool color. Is that the color it's supposed to be? Because wow. I mean, is that the color that was in there before? Are the weights different colors? So many questions. I can't really see how much oil is in there. And it's not coming out the other end, which is good. So I think we're going to pump this. Oh gosh. Can I pump this all the way down? There's bubbles. Oh gosh. So I was told that you should be able to pump this all the way down, but my goodness. This is really stiff. If I should be able to do that. Wow. Okay. Well, whatever. We're just going to keep going. And I'm just going to use the same one. Yeah, we're losing a drop. No. We lost a drop. That's okay. Now it's all weird. You know how it's dry and then it dumps really nicely, then when it gets wet it gets weird? That's what's happening here. Okay. Now we're still dumping it in. Again, this is not the most scientific method. We've got all the oil in the fork. Oh. Oh, I just got myself super wet. Oh, wow. Is that too much oil? I don't know, dude. Feels like a lot of oil in this here fork. What happens when you have too much oil in a fork? Do bad things happen? Seems like you just lose some performance, right? My pants are so oily. Definitely pour one out for these pants. Probably should have changed out of my these pants into something else, because I kind of like these. That's all right. All right, well, whatever it is, it's in there now. So that's it. And I can't compress them all the way to the bottom. I just can't do it. It's too hard. Whew. Well, that's cool though. I mean, it's looking really good. Look at that. Wow, I'm so excited. Okay. One fork down, one fork to go. Let's do this. Hey, look at us. We're doing it. And we're, theoretically doing it right. How cool is that? Okay, make sure we're clean. Make sure we're good to go. Pour out some more fork oil in the correct amount. And I think I needed 540 milliliter, and this is 1,000 milliliters, so I should need to open the other one just barely. And that is correct. I'm about 40 or 80 milliliters short, which is perfect. That's exactly what I need to be. So I did need 2 of these. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, we're good. That's it. We're just going to dump this whole thing in, and then we're going to pump it a couple of times. Then we're going to add a little bit more to this cup, and then we'll switch cups. This is really exciting. I don't know why I get so happy or excited about, doing something on my own that just seemed so difficult or so, I don't know, so difficult to achieve, because I can hear it bubbling. You're supposed to pump it till it doesn't bubble. Ah, I'm pinching. Okay, I don't hear it bubbling anymore. So we're going to keep going. That's really tough to do when it's not sealed. So I'm going to seal it and then pump it a bunch. Hopefully that's fine. Make another little indentation here and we'll keep going with the ingress of the fork oil. This fork oil is cool looking. It's green like my bike. That's sweet. Okay. Okay, last little bit of oil. Here we go. Dump away. And this is this is very non-scientific. I think you're supposed to do a different way to make sure it's exactly the same or something. I don't know. Upside down forks. You have to take these off to change the oil on them, right? And you're supposed to change the oil on them every year? I've never changed oil on any of my bikes. Of course, I've never had my bikes for more than about a year, so hopefully this one will be different. I've had that one over there for almost 2 years now, which is that's a feat for me. I don't normally keep my bikes for too long. I just like to try out all the different bikes, and I don't have enough space or capital to have a lot of bikes at the same time, but I can normally sell my bikes for as much or more than I paid for them, because I take care of them pretty good. I take pretty good care of them, so I can sell them for a good price, and then I can just get a bunch of different bikes. Okay, let's pump this. 1. You're supposed to pump it at least 10 times. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I'm getting used to this. 7. 8. 9. 10. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. I love that. Okay, cool. Whew. All right. So now that we have both our forks, I think we can put them back on.